I was out driving my wife the other day. She told me she was going to make a U-turn. I'll tell you, the letter she made, you'll never find in the alphabet. I'll tell you, when my wife is driving, you don't have to worry about the other guy. I mean, she'll get him. I live in an older building, a much older building. I live in a kind of building like if I want hot water, I gotta let it run a long time. Well, last week I took a bath on Sunday. I started the water on Friday. With my wife, we got nothing but arguments. And I can never get a word in. The other night I told her, I said, there's another side to that argument. She said, I know, my mother's coming right over.
That's it, mother-in-law.
Hey, I'm Layne.
I'm Thien, and this is
Wow, what?
I want to welcome you to our reaction show, and this is the
Dead Comics Club.
Let's call this meeting to order.
I call this meeting to order.
Order. Official meeting has started. What are we here to do?
Here at the Dead Comics Club, we pay tributes to the great comics of the past who are no longer with us.
That's right. Hey, we got a new treat for you. We are doing someone that much requested, and we are doing the great Rodney Dangerfield.
Rodney
got no respect. No respect.
Oh, life is tough.
My wife. My wife.
I got it rough out here.
Yeah. So Rodney Dangerfield, one of the great comedians.
Yeah.
And
there's been a lot of requests.
And this thing with Rodney Dangerfield is he kind of got into like the Eddie Murphy role where he was in a bunch of like B-rated movies.
Yeah.
You know? Like he was in Back to School.
Yeah, Back to School.
He was in Caddyshack. He's in the one with the Ladybugs,
really
the soccer team. Ladybugs.
That's right.
He was
there was a string,
he was in all these little
a lot of stuff.
Man,
and that was like later.
Yeah. So his legacy is kind of tarnished of the stand-up.
But still, he was so funny in those movies, though.
Yeah, Caddyshack. So anyways, we're going to do Rodney Dangerfield, much requested.
All right.
And we're going to do a bunch of his late night appearances.
Okay.
And we're going to start with the very first one, 1969.
Oh,
1969.
Wow, nice.
So we're going to go all the way back to how he got his start. So, but before we start with our Rodney Dangerfield, we just want to say thank you to some people. Thank you.
And you.
Just the best community,
All
the best subscribers on YouTube here. We want to thank you. What we do is we every video we make, we give away some merch. We want to give away a T-shirt to a subscriber who leaves comments, right?
Yeah.
So
nice comments.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got all these different T-shirts. We got these Dead Comics Club shirts. We got the John Panette shirts.
The great Panette collection.
Yeah. So, who's the winner today?
The winner for today. Drum roll, please.
Right. Who's getting the free T-shirt? Right, here we go. It is
Fat Daddy.
Fat Daddy with two
Fat
T's.
Daddy.
Fat Daddy.
Fat Daddy 2 T's.
Fat Daddy 2 T's.
All right,
All right,
Fat Daddy 2 T's.
Hey,
you know who
Mr.
you are.
Mr. Daddy.
All right.
Go look through our merch store. Pick out a shirt you like, color, size, a design, and boom, email us here, wowwhat@gmail.com. Tell us where to ship it, and we'll send it to you for free of charge.
Yep. Thanks for watching, Fat Daddy.
Fat Daddy, I like that name. So I wonder if he's a Panette head with a name like Fat Daddy. He must be a Panette head.
Oh, he must be. Gotta be.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long you stay at the Chinese buffet?
Yeah,
Fat Daddy.
Fat Daddy.
Yeah. Fat Daddy, go home.
Fat Daddy, you here
Go
for
home
4 hours? 4 hours? You scared my wife? Fat Daddy, you scared my wife? You eat for free weary.
Fat Daddy.
Free weary. Fat Daddy. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to watch, this is Rodney Dangerfield's breakout performance.
Oh, wow.
And I read, this is 1969. This is him on the Ed Sullivan Show. And he was a last-minute addition because the real person got sick, and they just called a guy, just a unknown guy off the street. Literally, it says 2 weeks earlier before this show, he was working construction, or he was a welder or something like that. So this was his breakthrough. This is Rodney Dangerfield's breakthrough, 1969. Like this is like moon landing stuff. 1969. This is like the age of Aquarius. I don't know what else.
I was 2.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was negative. I don't know how old. -6 or something. I wasn't around yet. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so
who knows how things were back then? Maybe they did this. Hey, hey, buddy. Hey, are you funny? Hey, get in here.
Hey.
Hey, we need you. Get in here.
I get no respect.
What do you want me for?
Yeah. So here we go. We're gonna watch Ed Sullivan Show.
Here from his Dangerfield nightclub is Rodney Dangerfield.
Now, I was a little late getting over here tonight. I took the wife and kids out for a ride, and I got lost over in Jersey, you know? Yeah. I'll tell you the way some people give you directions, you can't help but get lost. They always tell me the same thing. Let's go straight ahead. You can't miss it. Just keep going straight ahead. I mean, as soon as I pull away, I come to a fork in the road. I'll tell you, I had a guy last week. He gave me religious directions. Hey, you ever get these guys? He says, you go down here to St. Anne's Church, you make your right. You keep going past St. Mary's, past St. Catherine's, you'll pass Holy Trinity, you come to Our Lady of Mercy. I'll tell you, after those directions, I don't even thank the guy. I looked at him, I said, I bless you. Lately with my car, I got a new problem. My wife just got her license to drive. And I'll tell you, since my wife is driving, she now has 2 men in her life. Me and a body and fender man. I was out driving my wife the other day. She told me she was going to make a U-turn. I'll tell you, the letter she made, you'll never find in the alphabet. I'll tell you, I always wondered how my wife got her license the first time she took the test. I found out the inspector said he wouldn't go through that again. They say when you're driving, you know, watch out for the other guy. I'll tell you, when my wife is driving, you don't have to worry about the other guy. I mean, she'll get him. I'll tell you, any kind of traveling, I'm unlucky. You know, I hate to fly. When I fly, I never hear nice flight, smooth flight. Every time I fly, I live in a world of fog and air pockets. The last time I flew, I was really worried. The pilot made his first announcement. He asked if LaGuardia Airport was open late on Thursday night. I'll tell you, the whole flight I was nervous. I mean, what kind of pilot, when he makes a left turn, he puts his hand out? I'll tell you, it's nice to hear you laugh, you know. Because where I live, there's no laughs. I live here in New York, on the west side. You know. I live in an older building, a much older building. I live in a kind of building like if I want hot water, I gotta let it run a long time. Well, last week I took a bath on Sunday. I started the water on Friday. I'll tell you the one thing in my apartment in the winter, I always know how cold it is outside. I mean, whatever it is in my apartment, that's what it is outside. In my apartment, everything is old. I got the kind of shades, if you want them to go up, you got to pull them down. And if you want them to stay at one level, you have to hold them for a while. Then you let go softly, and then you walk away gently. And the other day, I had all the shades just where I wanted them, you know. The bell rang, they all went up. And when things go wrong in the apartment, I get no help from the superintendent. He won't fix a thing. Last week, I tried to trick him. I told him to come up, we're having a party. He said, should I bring something? I said, yeah, a wrench in your galoshes. I'll tell you, my apartment, nothing works. I got a radio, I can hardly hear it. I got a television set, I can't make out the picture. But when my wife opens her mouth, perfect reception. With my wife, we got nothing but arguments. And I can never get a word in. The other night I told her, I said, there's another side to that argument. She said, I know, my mother's coming right over.
That's it, mother-in-law.
I'll tell you what, my wife, I mean, every time I try to be nice, she's always got a smart answer. I remember one night I was feeling good, you know. I said to her, honey, tell me, will you still love me when I'm old and bald? She said, it's tough enough while you're young and hairy. I don't know. It's nice, you know, television. They treat you right. It's peaceful. At least you can finish your act without getting hit. I mean, I'm used to working in tough places, tough. I work places like the Pink Elephant, the Club Jinx, Aldo's, formerly Vito's, formerly Nunzio's. Oh, that was a tough place, Nunzio's, tough. As you entered this place, you went down 2 steps, physically and socially.
That's good. I like that.
Oh, it was a tough place, that Nunzio's. Every night the boss would say to me, "Be funny. My people come here to forget their troubles." I mean, how do you make a guy forget he's up for manslaughter? What a place that was, Nunzio's. I mean, the star of the show was a rabies-infected dog act. Oh, the boss was tough. I remember closing night on my way out. He gave me a little souvenir. And my doctor told me if this souvenir was a little more to the left, it could have been fatal. I don't know. I tell you, you know the trouble with me? I appeal to everyone who can do me absolutely no good. My whole life, I don't get no respect. No respect from anyone.
No respect.
Wow.
I found out when I was born. They bought me a baby carriage with no brakes. Today it's the same thing with my kids, no respect. Well, the other day my boy came home from school, he was depressed. I said to him, "Why are you depressed?" He told me that day he learned a new saying, "Like father, like son."
He's depressed. Oh, man. Oh, no. He's getting no respect.
Oh, I tell you, I can't take it no more. Well, this afternoon I said to my little girl, I says, "When you grow up, what do you want to be?" She looked at my wife. She said, "Single." I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I love my kids, you know, but sometimes they can really give it to you. I remember one day I came home from the racetrack. I had 8 losers. I opened the front door, my kids jumped on me. And they said, "Let's play horsey."
Okay. Hey.
Okay, Rodney, the very beginning.
So he was a little rough. They didn't know what to expect because he was an unknown.
Yeah.
Right?
Wow, he playing clubs. Nunzio's.
Oh, Nunzio's.
You don't want to play at Nunzio's.
Oh, man. You want to forget the
that
problems.
was like the mafia bar.
Oh, man.
He had to make mafiosos laugh.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. And if it wasn't funny, they shot him.
Oh, man.
Gave him a souvenir.
So
I gave you a souvenir you won't forget. You won't ever forget.
1969, he started with "I Get No Respect."
Yeah, that was his thing.
He kept his bit.
That's true.
Yeah,
I thought maybe that like as time went on, but no, that was his thing.
That's from the beginning.
And from the beginning, check, always.
Yeah. I tell you,
you.
my wife. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. So what do you think? I mean, you've never seen this, right?
I've never seen this.
He's super young in this.
Yeah.
He's super young. So he was just a late add-in on this Ed Sullivan Show, and this is how big this was. On this same episode was the Rolling Stones and Ella Fitzgerald.
Oh, wow.
So it was like this huge show, and Ed Sullivan was the start of Rolling Stones were there. This is the Doors.
Oh gosh, the Beatles. Started their American craze.
Yeah. So this is huge, right? Yeah. So we're gonna watch some more Rodney Dangerfield. I have like 8 or 10 of these different clips throughout the years, going through from 1969 all the way to like the mid 80s, maybe even 91. So there's these different appearances, and so we're gonna do a series of Rodney Dangerfield. So hopefully you guys we'll follow along, and
stay with us.
We're just gonna see with Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah.
All
so
right.
we'd love to hear what you think about Mr. Dangerfield, and if you're just finding out about him, this was him early on, right? He's still new. Let's give him a chance there.
His first big break.
Yeah, he wasn't. He didn't have us. He didn't have us really laughing that hard yet. But we're gonna give him a chance. Right?
Yeah, there was some good singing. I like the stuff about
Nunzio's.
Yeah,
Nunzio's.
Good,
That's pretty good. That's good. Anyways, we'll catch you next time.
All right, I'm Layne.
I'm Thien, and this is
Wow. What?
I get no respect. I get no.